and I've seen that we have also a blog section. So all of you are very welcome to submit questions to me or to our key leaders on the support email. Just tell them this is a question for me that I should handle in the blog or reply to in a webinar. And I would be very, very happy to address them too. In the end of this webinar, I'll also announce a special promotion that will start from tomorrow on. So stay tuned, listen to what I have to say, and I hope you are as excited as I am actually about all the news. So one of the key things of the event was to tell you that we are moving to the next level. All of you know that OneCoin is one of the fastest growing network marketing companies out there, thanks to the amazing leadership we have and the good product we have. And this company is a billion-euro company, no question. Our cryptocurrency has been called the Bitcoin killer. We are one of the fastest growing network. You see other networks joining us, amazing networkers being part of our world, and our people educating themselves in the One Academy and changing their lives all over. Of course, also the press realized this, and we have been mentioned in the press a lot. People saying that we revolutionize the future of cryptocurrencies, that we are a Bitcoin with an improved business model, the Facebook of cryptocurrency, or one of my favorite ones, the Bitcoin killer. For me, the time came to go a step further. Since we started, we have not upgraded our website significantly. We have been working hard to improve our operations, to grow as fast as you guys go. But now it's time actually to show the world that we are a billion-euro company. We have done sales since the beginning of more of 2 billion euro. We have more than 2 million members in the One Life network. And this is why we decided to create a more professional web presence for our members and our cryptocurrency. Now, you have seen that the OneCoin website looks different. The idea for the OneCoin website is, because we all know that we'll go public one day, that this coin should be available one day, not only to the network. This is why the OneCoin website, onecoin.e, is providing information on cryptocurrency, a lot of news and developments around the company, around the blockchain, and also about legal and compliance. So here, whenever we speak about OneCoin, the cryptocurrency, this is where we should go. So this is how the new website looks, but I'm sure that all of you have seen it. We have a lot of information here, and also my blog where I answer all questions on cryptocurrency, the future of payments, banking the unbanked, and what will happen to our blockchain, to our currency. Very, very interesting. And again, I tell you, the financial community gets more and more interested in our coin. So this is why we have created a separate presence only for our cryptocurrency. Of course, as a network, being 2 million people also need our own presence. One Life is the name of the network, and this is where you all can log in now from your back office, see all the network news, and also discover more and more products. Of course, our best-selling and most exciting product is still the... No question. But as we expand and as we make this coin more and more usable, more and more products will be added into the One Life network, more and more income opportunities for you guys. And let's not forget the merchants. All these earning opportunities, all these products, now you will be able to find in the One Life network website. This is how it looks like. Here it is. A lot of new videos, a lot of new information. You can join the network here. And also one thing, I would ask you to log into your back office from here. Of course, there is also a login button on the OneCoin website, which redirects you to the One Life website. But I strongly encourage you to make the One Life website your starting website, because here you can find all the information, new promotion, on new things, all connected to the network. So the idea is that this is our home, and this is where we as networkers should log in. I think this step was very, very important because on the one side, we have the financial community who has more and more questions about OneCoin, about the blockchain, about a lot of things on the cryptocurrency side and our strategy there. And on the other side, a lot of networkers are interested in the opportunity, creating their own business, so everybody can get their home and their information everywhere where it is. So some people ask me, but how do now OneCoin and the One Life network belong together? You have to imagine the One Life website as a kind of store. A store where our education product with the promotional tokens is offered, the only store actually worldwide that offers this education packages with the promotional tokens, while OneCoin is the cryptocurrency that you can mine with the promotional tokens that we currently include in our One Academy. Now, the One Academy also received its own website, www.oneacademy.eu. I really, really strongly encourage everybody to check this website out, to see what amazing product we have put together with global lectures, with people who are dealing with cryptocurrency, with finance globally, and just to speak about education and how the financial world works. Now, why education is so important for me? For me, education and cryptocurrency go together. You all know that part of our vision is to build a coin for everyone, for the mass market, for people like you and me. And cryptocurrency is actually not a very, very easy product. You cannot touch it, it is virtual, and to me, without education, I do not believe that all of us can trade cryptocurrency, can use cryptocurrency, and make cryptocurrency globally available. So this is why education is the key. I compare the One Academy actually very often with the driver's license. If you have a child, you would not let your child drive a car without having a driver's license. Why? Because traffic is very dangerous out there. A car is a complicated thing to drive. So this is why we send our children to do a driver's license. And this is also why the One Academy is like a driver's license. Cryptocurrency is a risky asset class, point one. Point two, it is not very easy. It's a new asset class. There are a lot of rules to learn while trading and using the coin. So everybody should do first the driver's license before starting mining, trading the coin and using it. So overall, let me just summarize the key points why we have now 3 websites and why we decided to separate the brands. First of all, we have been extremely successful, and we need now to show this success and build our reputation globally. OneCoin now needs to become much more visible in the financial world, and this is why it gets its own website. A lot of information on blockchains, as I said, on the cryptocurrency, KYC procedure, merchants will be boarded on this website. And also my first blog where you can ask me all questions on cryptocurrency. The One Life network, however, becomes bigger and bigger and more important. It always will be something around our coin and around the ecosystem of the coin. But next and around our education packages, more and more products and services will be added. More income opportunities that all, however, will somehow be connected to our coin and strengthen this coin and make it stronger. The One Academy is actually how it all starts, and a very, very high-class educational package. This is the only way today to become the right to mine OneCoin in the cryptocurrency. So this is why I want everyone who wants to mine or to trade or to participate in OneCoin to take the educational courses and to create with us a cryptocurrency that will be the biggest and the best one in future. I will not speak about this today because we have so much content to cover, but in the next webinar, there will be more information on our first physical product to enhance education. We are launching a tablet for €550, 550 BVs, a new income opportunity for you, a new maxed out opportunity for you, independent from the current education packages. And we're extremely excited for this product and this tablet. So a lot of information will come on this. Watch the event video if you're curious already today. And there are a lot of videos and information on that, so stay tuned. I think also that we increasing our portfolio of products, the apps, the services, the merchants, will help us to become much better, much stronger, and the global market leader worldwide. We will show the world who we are. As I said, OneCoin, the cryptocurrency, who wants to become #1 globally, on its way to the top. One Life, the best network ever, fastest growing, huge momentum. And of course, with our web design, with the redesign, with all of these changes, we want to show the world that we are a billion-euro company, a stable company, here to stay, and not somebody like our competitors who try to copy us and never succeed. What we have is so much more. It is actually a vision to change the world, and I will now tell you a bit how we want to do this with OneCoin. You all know when I speak on webinars, I rarely speak about the network unless something very big is happening. I always speak about cryptocurrency. This is what I'm passionate about. This is what I believe will change the world. This is what I believe is the next Google, Facebook, or LinkedIn. I don't know if you guys saw, but Microsoft bought LinkedIn for 26 billion euro last week. Yeah. So this is where we are. We are an innovator. We are somebody who wants to change the world, somebody who wants to be the biggest cryptocurrency out there. I started, and I was telling people what my plans are, that I would like to be top 3 in the market. And I said this actually in a small meeting on the 27th of September 2014. Some of the people in the audience laughed at me. But I think they're not laughing anymore because we have been growing so strong. We have been, in our market capitalization, reaching 4.5 billion. And I want to remind you, Bitcoin with its market fluctuation and the price fluctuation was there actually 2-3 months ago when they were at $450, at 4.5 billion euro, guys. So we are hunting Bitcoin and we are close to them, currently a strong #2. Now look at this numbers here. Bitcoin, yes, they are the biggest. Yes, they are on the market since 2009, but we are hunting them, and for a cryptocurrency, which is less than 2 years old, we are doing amazing. Look at Litecoin. Litecoin is the second strongest brand out there when people speak about cryptocurrency. 200 million market capitalization. All of these coins struggle from one thing. And this is where I believe that we are very strong. These coins are not really usable, point 1. And point 2, they do not have a strategic leadership or somebody who does the strategy. They are all decentralized. A lot of people hold interest in them. And nobody works on a global vision or mission for these coins. So they exist. In my opinion, as you all know, only the biggest will survive. I believe that some of the big ones, Microsoft and Google, will launch their own coins. Ripple coin actually is connected to Google. And I believe that in the next 5 to 6 years, we will see a huge explosion in the world of cryptocurrency. What is our goal? Well, our goal definitely to become #1 globally. #1, be the most used cryptocurrency, be the most usable cryptocurrency, be the cryptocurrency with the strongest brand. When people speak about cryptocurrency, they should not think Bitcoin anymore, but OneCoin. We would like in 2 years to achieve the following: 10 million users, which is amazing. We all work on this. A lot of people joining us every day. But much more important, we are starting up now the sign up of the merchant. We would like to have 1 million merchants being connected, affiliated with OneCoin in the next 2 years. 1 million merchants. Numbers last year showed that Bitcoin has something around 20,000 to 30,000 merchants taking Bitcoin. I think everybody understands that when we achieve this, and I'm not saying if, when we achieve this, we will be the #1 cryptocurrency globally. I would like to show you a bit more. This was one of the key messages that we have. This chart you can find also on the OneCoin website. What is our vision for the coin? This wheel here, let's call it the wheel of fortune or the circle of success or whatever you want to call it, this is actually what makes us special and different. I hate it when I hear people marketing this opportunity like double your money in 90 days, get rich fast or whatever. OneCoin is not such an opportunity, and I want to be very, very clear why we're different from all the competitors or all the copycats out there. We have a very, very clear vision, which you see is a long-term vision, a complex vision, and takes a lot of resources, a lot of work, and a lot of dedication to achieve it. First of all, in the center of the circle is OneCoin. Very, very clear. Cryptocurrency who aims for the top, who aims for the sky, to be number one, the most usable coin, the Facebook of cryptocurrency. All of this starts with education, our One Academy. This is how it all starts. You cannot get access to the mining currently of OneCoin or to OneCoins without doing education, without educating yourself about what cryptocurrency is. Now we have also the One Exchange, which is a very, very important part of our network, of our ecosystem of OneCoin. We have switched this exchange early to educate our member how to trade cryptocurrency. This exchange, of course, is not ideal yet. Demand and supply don't match properly. We do not have a liquid market yet. We are 1 year old. When Bitcoin was 1 year old, their price was 15 cents per coin, and they had no exchange being liquid to trade these coins. So what I want to tell you is, this is the first step towards opening the exchange into the public, into a liquid market. We are not there yet, and we'll spend the next 2 years to get there. So there's a reason why we do not fulfill all sales orders. We fulfill demand, supply currently. Sometimes orders expire, but over the next time, of course, the situation will get better and better, especially when we switch on the merchant. Now, about the community, I don't think I have to say a lot. We have 2 million active members in the One Life network. Most of these people are extremely interested in OneCoin. Some of them mine the coin, some of them trade the coin, some of them use the coin, some of them watch it. It is a very, very active network. We have 2 million, as I said, active members and 10 million data points in this network, all of them being interested in cryptocurrency. And I think this community, which will get more and more products and services long term, can write history. It can work so hard and so much on the usability, on the value of this coin. I think the future is a very, very interesting here in this One Life network opportunity. Stay tuned, watch the new services that will switch on, the new income opportunities, and see how this will develop to a new world-class opportunity and company. Now, partnerships, these are the merchant. 1 million merchants in 2 years. This is where we want to start. In the event, there was a presentation starting up already with the merchants. We have created an application where you all can start signing up merchants and making bonuses, commissions with this already now. The merchant we will switch on end of this year, and I'll tell you why then, because there are some changes on our IT system that we need to make for that. But guys, the merchants are coming, and this is very, very exciting for all of us. And when the merchants come, you better be ready, because this will be a big wave for all of us. Payments, of course, OneCoin is supposed to be a payment system. We want to be able to load coins on our cards, to spend coins out there, and this is one of the key strategy points in our strategy. The rest here, I think you all know. I will not be very, very long on this, because you can check it out on the website. But OneCoin is so much more than just an exchange and just a network. We want to be a world-class cryptocurrency and to appeal also to the financial community out there. This is why we will switch on in the next years a Forex opportunity where you can trade OneCoin in a Forex way against other currencies. The dollar, the euro, ruble, whatever you can think of, we will switch on more and more currencies against OneCoin. Investment, we'll create an investment fund where you can participate with your coins and buy yourself a share in this fund and invest your coins. Also extremely exciting and interesting. About our charity, the One World Foundation, I think you all have seen the amazing things happening there. Members donating a lot of money for the charity, members doing a lot of things for children, focused on children education. A new initiative that we do is against child labor in emerging markets, because this is what we care about. We care about education and we care about children and having a very, very good childhood. So you will see much more initiatives also this year. A lot of the leaders donated a lot of money. Thank you very much, guys, for this. There have been auctions around the event. There have been a lot of things that happened. And one of the best things actually that you guys did supporting this charity was the 55555 package. There are only a few left actually, where 10% went to charity to support the children. And this was an amazing success. I think we can do so much impact with this money and to change the world of so many children. So I'm really, really proud of this. And I'm watching this initiative with a lot of happiness and pleasure, and I hope everybody of you supports this charity. There is a new option in the cash account, donate 5% of your bonus next week. Also, a lot of you use this option, and I would like to thank every one of you who did this or does this. The Coin Cloud, next webinar, there will be a much more detailed explanation on the Coin Cloud. There is a challenge. Whoever can hack the Coin Cloud, which we believe is the most secure product out there, will receive 100,000 euro. So guys, go there, check it out. The Coin Cloud is one of the most secure cloud storage actually services out there, and we're so sure in this that we offer this hacker challenge. There are videos out there, there are materials, check it out on the website. Coin Vegas, of course, we want to give our members opportunities for game, entertainment, and fun, and a lot of more will come there. Stay tuned. But taking a step back, looking at this vision that we have, at this wheel here that we have, you have to understand that this coin is here to stay, that this coin is starting now its development. And it is much more than a fast 90 days, 60 days double your money. This is a vision, and this is something that can change the world out there and make cryptocurrency real for everyone. I believe that where we are is actually still the beginning. We had amazing growth over the last 1.5 years. Some of the most successful networkers or even networks joined us. But also this opportunity appeals to people who never have been in network marketing before. In terms of markets, China, yes, we are very strong in China. But China is such a huge country. Compared to its size, we still have huge opportunities to grow there. India, Africa, Latin America, just starting up now. And these guys are our key markets. This is where we want to bring the future of payment. So I believe that this coin has huge future, and it can become the #1 cryptocurrency worldwide. How do we do this? Now, #1, of course, everybody looks at the market capitalization. But to me, only the biggest can survive, and the biggest ones will be the ones who are used actually by our members. Usability. If you cannot use a cryptocurrency, it will die at one point of time, because everybody wants to do something with a cryptocurrency and not just to see it on its account. What is special about OneCoin? I would ask you to check the OneCoin website, where we have said really in simple words what we think is special about our cryptocurrency. First of all, we are global cryptocurrency. We are not a local coin. We are not an Asian coin. We are not a European coin. We are not an Austrian coin. We are a global cryptocurrency in all 6 continents, over 195 countries, and we're independent from governments. We want to provide people everywhere, everyone, with borderless and low-cost financial transactions. We want to connect people to the financial world who currently have no opportunities to participate because they are not interesting enough for banks. We are transparent. Very, very important, guys, that we are not an anonymous cryptocurrency. I believe actually that cryptocurrency can have only a future if it gets regulated by the authorities. So we as a company actually would lobby for a regulation of our industry, for transparency, and to be able to prevent abuse of the cryptocurrency. This is why KYC for us is so important, and this is why we want to be one of the trendsetters on regulation, on transparency out there. We want to create a new standard for cryptocurrency and bring cryptocurrency itself globally on a new level. Well, our vision, I think, is very, very clear. We want to be the #1 cryptocurrency globally. As I said, make payments, transactions, financial services accessible to everyone, wherever you are and whoever you are. We want to be a very easy to use and safe cryptocurrency. This is also very, very important. If something is difficult to use, it cannot be used by the mass market and by everyone out there. And our blockchain actually needs to be one of the most powerful out there. Why do I say this? Because the Bitcoin blockchain has several limitations, and this is one of the reasons why they never can be a mass market cryptocurrency. The Bitcoin blockchain can do per year as many transactions as MasterCard and Visa do per day. Just imagine, Visa and MasterCard do every day more transactions than Bitcoin per year. And this obviously is where we want to go. We want to do transactions as Visa and MasterCard do, and not to have limitations on growth. Very, very important. So I asked on the event, actually in London, we want to be #1, we want to be the coin for the merchant. Can we do it? And the answer, unfortunately, with the existing technology, with the existing infrastructure that we can, this project being so much more successful than we ever expected, we cannot. And I'll tell you why we cannot. So one of the key reasons is, you all know that the waiting list for the mining is very, very long. New members who want to mine the coin have to wait between 3 and 6 months to get coins. Of course, they get very frustrated, and I understand, because when I put my tokens into mining, I want to see my coins as soon as I can. Then our packages are extremely popular. You know that now even this weekend, the new network from Latin America and Spain joined us. OPM joined us beginning of the year. Univer team from Brazil. All of our packages and the sales are very high, and the packages are very, very popular. A lot of coins are locked up also in the coin safe. Actually, currently half of the coins are up in the coin safe. And we have no coins left actually with this wait list for the merchants, for new markets, and for usability. So as a management team and with the leaders, we were discussing what we can do. And there are several options what we can do. We could close for new registrations and wait to catch up on the mining and on the wait list, or we could reject merchants. This, in my opinion, would be both the wrong way to do. Because with closing down for new registrations or rejecting the merchants, we cannot become the choice of merchants, obviously, and the #1 cryptocurrency globally. So we found an answer to this. And the answer is that we increase the total number of the coins. Now, all of you here have seen the news. I'm not surprised by this. But I still want to explain to you how we will do this and why this will be very, very good for the value of the coin. So how we do this technically, and you know that I preach always the blockchain, the blockchain, the blockchain. To increase the number of the coins, we need to retire the existing blockchain. So it means this blockchain will be switched on and the new blockchain will come in place. So it will be a new OneCoin blockchain. The old one will be removed and destroyed. On the 1st of October, this will happen. We will switch off the site for a few hours And when we switch on, we will be mining with the new blockchain. Now, what does this mean for all of you? OneCoin, first of all, of course, can continue its expansion and growth to become #1 cryptocurrency. The waiting list will be 3 to 7 days, not more. This I can promise. So we will not have months and months and months of waiting. And now, very, very important, we want to have a faster blockchain. Currently, the blockchain mines every 10 minutes. The OneCoin blockchain does this, the Bitcoin blockchain does this. Now imagine you're a merchant. If I go to a flower shop and I want to buy some flowers, what needs to happen is, in a worst case, the merchant needs to wait 10 minutes for the blockchain to do a loop until they can approve the transaction. You all know that nobody in a supermarket or in a shop has 10 minutes to wait for a customer. So this is why we will let the blockchain run every minute. Every minute we can approve all transactions, and this is why we can switch on the merchants faster and become the cryptocurrency for the merchants. The new blockchain will store also the KYC information of the users in an encrypted way. So it means if I have my KYC information, the blockchain stores it, but encrypted. Nobody can see that it is you, but the information is there. This makes us one of the most transparent cryptocurrencies out there. We are setting a new standard for cryptocurrency. And this is something I believe that will also make us not only the choice for merchants, but also the governments and regulators will support a currency like OneCoin much more than Bitcoin, who is an anonymous and transparent currency. Very, very important for our future and our growth. Of course, everybody here, we're excited about OneCoin. We want to make it #1, but everybody out here will ask himself or herself, well, if there are more coins out there, will this make my coins less valuable? Now, guys, you all know we started with a value of 50 cents per coin. Today, the coin is at about €6.25. So whoever started in the beginning, his coins have 10 times the value that they had before. Now, we all know how this value of cryptocurrency comes together. One is the brand. The more people know about the coin, the more the brand goes stronger, and the more this brand increases the value of the cryptocurrency. Currently out there, in my opinion, Bitcoin is the strongest brand because everybody who speaks about cryptocurrency speaks about Bitcoin. If we get more and more users for OneCoin, one day when people speak about cryptocurrency, they will speak about OneCoin. To be very frank with you, I believe that today we have 10 times as many users actually as Bitcoin. Smaller users, less money, yes, but still I believe that our brand will become stronger and stronger and stronger with more coins. And the second thing, the most important one, is the usability. More coins will allow us to switch on the merchants and to make this coin usable out there. Merchants can join us. 1 million merchants, 2 million merchants, as many as we wish, can join us and can of course, boost the liquidity in the market and make this coin and bring it to the next level. Remittances, merchants, all these people create real usability for the coin and make it a unique cryptocurrency out there. Now, to me, I believe actually that the value of the coin, of course I cannot say a number now because nobody knows, you all know this, but I believe when we switch on the new blockchain, the value either will be the same as it is today or even a bit higher because of the potential of this coin. You know also how the share prices work. A lot of this is people do not pay for the actual value, but for the potential, what they think this company will do, what profits they will make in future, what will happen there. And this is why I believe actually that this will be extremely beneficial for the value and development of the coin. Now, blockchain. As I said, the new blockchain will be activated on the 1st of October 2016. to give something back to the members who were with us in this phase 1, as I call it, and move with us to a phase 2 with merchants, with new opportunities, new markets. What we will do is the following, and now listen very, very carefully because we received a lot of questions on this. Everybody who is a member at this day will double his coins. Now, what are the coins that will be doubled? Of course, all the one coins that you have on your account, but also everything that is in the mining process. So if you have submitted 1,000 tokens for mining, also these coins that we owe you as a company out of the mining will double. It does not matter if your coins are in the coin safe or where they are. All of them will double. Very, very important. All of them. The interest of the coins, the coin safe coins, everything. It is a very, very simple thing. All the coins in your account, or all the coins for the tokens that you have submitted already to the mining. This is it. I wanted to tell you that we as a comp will do this only once. This is not as the splits are done. This is a one opportunity for you for supporting us in this first phase of growth. And it will be done with switching on the new blockchain. So the new blockchain will have mined all these coins when we switch on the website. And while we switch on the website again, you will receive the double amount of coins on your account and your wallet. Now, let me summarize very quickly what I said about the new blockchain, about the usability of the coin. The new blockchain will store the KYC documents encrypted, which is very, very important for us to grow and to become one of the biggest currencies. 120 billion coins, and we will mine at least 3 more years. The blockchain will mine every minute and not every 10 minutes. This is super important for the merchants. The merchants will like our cryptocurrency probably most because it's so fast. Now, these are the other cryptocurrencies out there with their market capitalization, of course, but also with their number of coins. We want to be the biggest reserve cryptocurrency out there, and this is why we chose a number of 120 billion to be bigger than Ripple coin, Ethereum. And as I said, Ripple coin is actually a very dangerous competitor because they are associated with Google. And we all know the power of marketing that Google has. So we wanted to be bigger than them and to become the biggest reserve currency out there. I believe that with this, actually, we're making history in the cryptocurrency world. We set new standards with the KYC documents. We are ready for the merchants, and we are bigger than all other coins out there, bigger than Ripple coin. The last message is, of course, you can double your coins if you become a member until the 1st of October, if you upgrade your package or whatever you do. And the 3 brands from now on: One Life, One Coin, the One World Foundation, and the One Academy. So we received also some questions from customer support, and I think I replied to all of them. One was, what will happen to the old blockchain? As I said, we retire it. This blockchain will not be used anymore, and it's just like deleted from the website. Only the new one will run. The token split, I have been asked how they will be affected. We do not see that the splits will be affected in any ways. By the way, guys, the split barometer is very high. I expect the split very, very soon. Actually, it might be even the case that the splits will be faster than now because of the demand growing for the coins. If you have more questions, as I said, contact customer support. Also indicate that you would like me to answer them either in the next webinar or in my blog. I'm very, very excited about the blog and this opportunity actually to speak about things that are important for us in cryptocurrency. And I hope you all understand what has happened and what historical moment this is for us and for the coin, for the network. We aim for the top. We aim to be the biggest network marketing company out there. and the biggest cryptocurrency out there. And this can only happen if we all understand the concept, promote it in the proper way. I also spoke a lot about compliance. Please be aware that we have a very strong compliance department in place. If members do not stick to the compliance rules, we are freezing accounts out there, and it is really not appropriate that some few members giving wrong information, doing bad things should damage the rest. We will not tolerate this. We are setting very, very strict standards, and we will enforce them in future. I think this is it now from me. Thank you very much for your time. If you have questions, contact us, and talk to you very, very soon. Goodbye.